Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the part 2 of chapter number 10 Walls Tell Stories. Children, in today's topic, let us first see what we are going to learn today. We are going to learn some internal structure about the Sultan's palace, and also we will see the direction of different places of the palaces and around the palaces, and we will also see the reading of page number 89 to 91. So, children, here let us have starting of our chapter number 10 Walls Tell Stories. Hyderabad Golconda Fort. Golconda Fort. As we have already seen its beauty in the last video and how much important that fort is. Today we will learn more about the Golconda Fort. Children, we have already learned about some important part of the Golconda Fort, its big and large gate with the iron hooks, and also we have learnt about the bastions, means the burj on the palace and its importance, how it is helpful for the security of the palace, right? Now we are going to learn today about some other facts. Children, we have also learned that this fort where the Qutub Shahi Sultans have ruled from 1518 to 1687, and after that we know Aurangzeb has defeated them and won the palace. So now they have made the map of the Golconda Fort that we have already seen in the video about the complete structure of Golconda Fort. Now let us see Sultan's Palace. These steps seem to go on and on. Yes, being a very huge palace, there are lots of steps which are present there, and they are talking about that the building has ruined. Okay, but one can imagine there might have very big halls and rooms. They have found many structures, two-floor buildings at the palace, and so many carvings. We also saw something like a fountain on one of the roofs, and yes, there were many tanks and fountains here. They used to be full of water. Yes, what an engineering. Children, do you remember I have discussed in life classes? Though there were no pipelines, still they have fountain at the palace. It has been found on that palace. Then how the water will be allowed or passage will be given to the palace? So there is construction by using terracotta pipes. You can see these pipes are made up of clay, and these pipes were used at the time at that time and so, this is what all about the terracotta pipes which help to pass the passage of the water to the fountains, and thus it was actually the reason behind the construction of fountain and allowing it with the passage of water with the help of terracotta pipes. So, children, how would the fountains have worked? What arrangements would have been made in the building of air and light? So, these are all some questions that we will think and discuss. How would the fountains have worked? Fountains would have got water supply from a large reservoir. Means those terracotta pipes might have been connected to some large reservoir like lake or something which is allowing the water to flow from there. What arrangements would have been made in the building for air and light? Children, large windows, doors, and ventilators allowed natural sunlight to enter the building, and these also allowed lot of fresh air to come in. Other than that, children, you can see these pictures. These are the carvings on the walls. So, these pictures show, some pictures show beautiful carving on the wall. What kind of tools were used? At that time, only chisel and hammer. They both were used for carving on the building's wall. So, this is what we have learnt about some important description and features of the Golconda Fort. Now, let us see where is east or west. Children, as I was telling you, The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So if you are standing in balcony and you can see a huge park in the east, so I can see an old ruin in the west. So this is what all about the palace also. Here the map of the palace was given to you and I have told you to try to find out the answer of these questions. Now let us discuss the answer. If you are peeping inside from Bodli Darwaza, in which direction from you is Katora Horse? In the north direction. Children, you can see yesterday we have discussed. From Bodli Darwaza, Katora Horse in the north direction, straight north to it. You cannot say it northwest because it is in the straight direction from the Bodli Darwaza, not in the curved direction. Okay, so it is called as north direction. If someone is entering from Banjara Darwaza, in which direction from here is Katora Horse? It is in the south direction. You can see Banjara Darwaza, can you see here? Yes. If it is hitting, so it is coming towards town, towards the Katora Horse. It means it is south direction. In which direction will you walk from Bala Hisar to reach Moti Mahal? Children, can you see Bala Hisar? Here is the Bala Hisar. Here is the Bala Hisar. From Bala Hisar to Moti Mahal. It is in the east direction. Next question. How many gates can you see on the outer walls of the fort? Children, let us count the gates now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are 9 gates on the border of the fort. Now let us learn another question. Count how many palaces are there in the fort. So there are actually main 3 palaces. You can see Shahi Mahal, Moti Mahal, right? And other than that, can you find out the third palace, children? Yes, that is Naya Kila. These are the 3 palaces in the 3 palaces there. Now, what arrangements for water can you see inside the fort? There were bowlis and step wells. There were bowlis and 3 horse for water. Can you see that, children? 1 horse, 2 horse. These are bowlis. 3, 4, 5. 5 bowlis are there and 2 horse are there. Now let us see. On the map, 1 centimeter distance is equal to a distance of 110 meter on the ground. Now tell on the map the distance between Bala Hisar and Fateh Darwaza is 8 centimeter. On the ground, the distance between the two would be meters. So we have to convert from 8 centimeter to 880 meters. And how far is Makai Darwaza? It is about 100 meters. You can check all these things on the map. So I hope you have understood how to read that map. Children, we have discussed about the map and also the distances that we can measure. How you have measured that 8 centimeter? For that you might have to use your scale from one point to other point. How long is that distance? And then it should be converted into meters. In this way we have done studied about the fort. In the next video we will see about the reasons for the wars which were taking place. So children, your assignment for today, you will have to read page number 89 to 91 and underline the important points. Till the time of our next class, feel free to ask any query, complete assignment regularly and sincerely. Stay safe, stay home, and enjoy online schooling. Thank you, all of you.